Valorant's latest patch includes a lot of new lore when it comes to the voicemails, as well as voice lines for the agents actually interacting in-game. One of those voicemails is a teaser for our next agent. Meanwhile, Fade's one dives deeper into her own character and what drives her, so that it's actually the one we'll take a listen to first.
Brimstone! Brimstone, it's Fade! Ah! It's Fade. When you briefed us on this location, I thought maybe this is where he's been all this time. But no. There was no sign of him in the cells. There's nothing. Nothing! You live until you're forgotten, right? I'll keep looking.
The he that Fade is talking about is a character we've never met, but have been aware of since Fade was first introduced to us. He was someone very close to her that was then taken away, and she initially thought it was the Valorant protocol that took him, hence all the blackmailing and doxing that she did. He hasn't been mentioned for quite some time though until now, so maybe he's got deeper connections to the lore than we first thought, or there's also a chance they just wanted to remind us that trying to find this guy is an integral part of why Fade is doing all this. The next voicemail is probably the most interesting one and is in reference to the new agent. Take a listen.
I swear, one day you'll pick up the bloody phone. We need to get some samples from this hourglass base over to the lab, all right? Because I'm down in the south wing and there's this flora down here. Brimstone, I have spent enough time outside to know that these things aren't indigenous to our Earth. I mean, it looks almost... Nah. I'm gonna go track down Gecko. Call me back.
So Sky's found these flora samples that aren't indigenous to our Earth, potentially alien of some kind. However, the fact that she directly mentions Gecko and wanting to talk to him about it suggests that these samples are Radivore related. I talked a little more about this in my Abyss Lore video going into what Radivores are, so go check that out if you haven't already, but this reveal from Sky seems to confirm what I initially thought about this missing Radivore being related to our new agent. I'll also do a more in-depth video later today, specifically going over all the new agent teasers because we actually have a lot to work with already, but for now I'll just keep focusing on the voicemails and voice lines. This next one is from Yoru and is a little less serious, but still worth mentioning.
It's me. I found a cool blade in one of the hourglass vaults. I'm taking it. I asked KJ if it was safe, and she said it was. Besides, being obviously a knife. Okay, goodbye.
I do wonder if he's talking about the only katana that you can see on the map, or if we really wanted to reach, we could say that maybe we'll get a cool blade in an upcoming skin bundle, but I digress. We also got a lot of voice lines and interactions for agents in this patch. So while those voicemails I just covered, you have to go into the range and find them, these voice lines will have a chance of playing in your games when you have these two agents on the same team. Take a listen.
ISO, what advice would your grandmother have for you today? Give us something good.
Study hard. Become a doctor.
Gecko, you told me you'd buy me boba later. I'll hold you to it.
I did. Wingman stole my wallet.
Deadlock, you promised to loosen up, mate. I can see the tension from here.
But this is the most relaxed I've been all day.
I will work with you, Raider. I don't have to like it.
You'll work with me? What a relief.
Hey, Raze. What's on the playlist today?
Anything with a beat, Ichmal?
Omen. You still remember the code of our former employer, right?
I remember that it always ended in death.
Brimstone, when we're done here, let's grab our bikes.
I like the way you think. We're overdue for a ride, aren't we?
Harper, after this, how about a little spicy food off? I'll prepare a little hula tang.
We'll forge our friendship in the fires of Mistletoe.
I'm feeling myself today, Harbour. Bet we clean them up in 20 minutes.
You lose your edge, Yar? Make it 10.